And watching this video, y'all, and I hope you guys get your hands on it. You can Google search this boy, because when I tell you what happened, Jesse Mack Butler, I'm watching this video and I'm like, are you serious right now?
We're ready. We're prepared. Do not give in to fear. We are fearless. This is not the time to be afraid. This is a time to stand up and fight back and to resist any temptation for them to divide us. We're in this together. The rule of law is on our side. We will not give in, not give up. We will not capitulate. We will not bow. We will not bend. We will survive.
I wanted to bring this up because there was a couple of clips that were running on social media. One was a lady, palm-colored, melanemic, who had been caught shoplifting at a store. And they called the police, and the police showed up. And the exchange between that lady and the police was so neighborly and wonderful that I was like, what? She didn't get thrown on the ground? She didn't get, no, oh, can you not handcuff me? I don't want to be embarrassed. And the lady, the police officer was a woman, was like, no problem. I'll walk you to the car, and we won't handcuff you because we usually just handcuff people who are a threat to flee, but I don't think you're going to do that. And she was like, no, I'm not going to run. I accept, that I did this. Oh, okay. And it was just like two people talking, like over donuts and coffee. And they walked this lady out to the police car. And they didn't push her in the car. And the police officer said, I'm going to handcuff you in the front. I know we normally do it in the back, but I'm going to put you in the car, and then I'll just put the handcuffs on in the front because we normally handcuff in the back, but that's very uncomfortable. And I said, oh, so you can't act like human beings when the people that you're arresting remind you of you. Then I came across this story that it boggled my mind. And all I was thinking about while I was watching this exchange between this lady who was a thief, a whole ass thief, and the police officers, just so nice. I thought about George Floyd. His alleged crime, because he was never convicted, was passing a bad $20 bill at a convenience store. The way in which they manhandled and treated him, I'm talking before he was put on the ground and a knee was on his neck for more than 9 minutes until he died. The way in which they talked to him was not like this lady, demure and mindful at all. Then I saw this story that just blew my mind, and I don't know if y'all saw this story, and I'm going to say a name. I usually don't, mention criminals because they want attention, but I don't think this kid wants attention at all. But there was a high school baseball player in Oklahoma who had been accused of raping several girls. He raped a girl so bad and choked her that her neck was almost severed and her spinal cord was almost severed. That's how badly he raped her. I think he also raped like a 7-year-old as well. And we're talking about this big, fat, burly kid who was 17 at the time that he did all of this raping. But they came to arrest him. In the video of the arrest, and this person's name was Jesse Mack Butler. If you want to look up more about him, Jesse Mack Butler raped multiple high school girls and one child. And the girl that he strangled until he almost severed her spinal cord, he was choking her because she refused him. And he was facing 80 years for these rapes. 80 years. So I'm going to play the arrest. Now imagine multiple rapes of girls. And it speaks to something that Lisa Graves was saying about white women, women that identify as white and their motivation, because as she was talking, I was also thinking about Susan B. Anthony and Katie Stanton and them, who we celebrate as women's suffrage, but they didn't want Ida B. Wells to vote. They didn't want Ida B. Wells to march with women fighting for the right to vote. And as a matter of fact, black women didn't get the right to vote until the 1960s. While the women suffragists were out there and we were celebrating the women's right to vote, didn't apply to us. And they didn't even want the black women to be a part of that. I go back to the plantation, that scene in 12 Years a Slave when Patsy, who just wanted to be clean, was dancing. They forcing them to dance. And Sarah Paulson's character hit her in the head with a heavy statue, almost knocked her. I was like, the girl is being brutalized and raped on the plantation. You gonna add to it, Missy Ann, which is why I reject the moniker of Karen. It's a Missy Ann move. It's a Jenny. It's an Amy move. But that has been historic, right? So I don't think I'm surprised that they are continuously voting their interests when they're also protecting the rapists. They're also providing coverage and raising the mass murderers. They are raising the people who are so disconnected from their own humanity that we've gotten Columbine, Sandy Hook, and all these, Uvalde, all this. Matter of fact, Sandy Hook, didn't he take the gun from his mother to go shoot 6-year-olds and kill 6-year-olds? Yes. The Dylan Roofs and all, they were raised by somebody. So it's deeper than the vote to me. And watching this video, y'all, and I hope you guys get your hands on it. You can Google search this boy, because when I tell you what happened, Jesse Mack Butler, I'm watching this video and I'm like, are you serious right now? Smith, play it.
Give me your wallet and phone and stuff. So, okay. Your what?
They're in the car.
Well, okay, it's fine. It's not locked or anything, is it?
So
okay.
Pause for a second. Pause for a second. So the police show up to the door. And it's his mother saying, give him your wallet and your phone and the keys or whatever. And he's like, the keys are in the car. They're at his front door. He is an accused, multiple rapist, attempted murderer. And they just walk up to his door. And his mother's got her arms around him and she's talking to him. Go ahead, continue.
What you just told me, or?
Yeah, so we're here. We're obviously going to place you under arrest. There's a warrant for your arrest. We're going to take you to the jail. I told your mom that she can contact a bondsman, and you shouldn't be very long, but there just is a process for paperwork and stuff. But right now you do have to come with us, and I do have to put you in handcuffs. So turn around for me.
You have to put me in handcuffs? You know we're doing this. It's okay.
Yeah.
I'll get you out. For me? All right. Stay silent. Rick knows about this. Candy's on this. Dad's on his way. We're coming to get you, okay? Yeah. Stay strong, okay?
Okay, baby. Stay strong.
Okay, so he's going to go right to the city Stillwater jail, and if you'll just contact her, then she does this all the time. She knows what to do.
Yep.
Make sure
Okay.
she knows Stillwater Police Department, not a county.
Stillwater Police Department
Yeah.
on Lewis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let them know that we're the ones that picked him up.
And
They
when
don't-
we say we are the
Stillwater PD.
Stillwater PD.
Yeah,
Okay.
that way they don't think he went like straight over and he's over at the county.
Oh,
Awful experience.
that's so nice.
Pass it down, spread your feet for me.
Okay. So they can act, this man, he's like 6 foot something, 230 pounds. He looks like 240. Did some brutal things to girls. And mom's like, hey, it'll be okay. Be strong. Dad and I will be there. And the tone of the police officer, y'all, if you watch this video, I was like, not surprised, but stunned at how nice they were to somebody that did an unthinkable act multiple times to children. He was charged as an adult with 10 felony counts, including rape, attempted rape, sexual battery, and assault. Guess how much time he got, y'all? Guess how much time? Okay, because mom and dad, his father, by the way, is a former football director at Oklahoma State University. His dad was, former football in Oklahoma. Come on now. Mom and dad, we're going to be down there. Don't you stay strong. She's rubbing his back, Guess how much time this cretin spent in jail? Anybody? You're right. None. None.
What?
Yes, he was facing 80 years, but got no jail time because the judge, I don't know what the connection is with the people, the judge determined that because he committed these heinous acts when he was 17, that instead of being charged as an adult, he should be charged as a youthful offender. He's a youthful offender. He's got all of his future ahead. But now we know people that rape, especially children, something's wrong with them that doesn't necessarily get fixed. There's no cure for this behavior. But because he was a youthful offender, how many youthful offenders in our community never get out, never get to see the light of day, never get to be treated like human beings? I was just thinking, we're up against something that I can't make any sense of. I just can't, So we're going to have to move differently. And maybe we should have always been moving differently. Instead of pleading for people to see my humanity and see that I'm a person and respect my brain and my value, I'm valuable. They don't care. They don't care. You're not them. And that's all that matters. So we're going to have to move differently. 866-801-8255. You're not going to cajole these women to vote their own interests as they literally go back to knuckle. There's black women out in the streets working when they wanted barefoot and pregnant. We were the ones cleaning and cooking in their home, raising their children, right? Because we always had to work. So when we talk about women's liberation, man.
We're ready. We're prepared. Do not give in to fear. We are fearless. This is not the time to be afraid. This is a time to stand up and fight back and to resist any temptation for them to divide us. We're in this together. The rule of law is on our side. We will not give in, not give up. We will not capitulate. We will not bow. We will not bend. We